Hola! Are you struggling with your Spanish pronunciation? Maybe you just can't seem to get that R sound quite right. Well, today I'm going to teach you how. I'm Luke Nicholson, phonetician and founder of Improve Your Accent. Today I'll be helping you to pronounce some of the trickier words and letters in Spanish. If you're interested in learning about accents in more detail, then check out the More Than Words podcast and make sure you hit subscribe below so you don't miss out on any more of our language learning videos. First of all, it's not important to sound exactly like a native speaker when speaking Spanish. What is important is being understood. And learning about pronunciation can help you speak more clearly and also improve your listening skills. Of course, there are various varieties of Spanish which all have different sound systems. These tips are based on Castilian Spanish.
Hola, soy David de Gea y vamos a hacer un tutorial de saques de volea.
In Spanish, there's a difference between the single letter R, r, and a double letter R, r, like in carro and carro, carro.
¿De verdad con el psicólogo caro que te estoy pagando?
The first is a r sound. It's a voiced alveolar tap. To get it, imagine that you are pronouncing the word better with a d sound rather than a t sound. Better, better. That d in the middle is a bit like this Spanish single letter R, r, like in carro. In the second word, we have that double R. This is a voiced alveolar trill, carro.
Un diseño especial para que los niños te lo pongan en el carro.
To get the sensation of what a trill feels like, it helps to do a bilabial trill. A bilabial trill is made with the lips. Here's a voiced one. Brrr. Try that at home. Brrr. Get the feeling that your lips aren't actually moving themselves, it's the air that's creating that trill. It's the air that's bringing your lips together and then opening them again. Brrr. Okay, so here's how we're going to make that r sound in Spanish, that trill. First, say this, da, da. Notice that your tongue tip is going up just behind your teeth for that d sound, da. Now I'd like you to pause there on that d, so like this, When you get to this stage, I'd like you to force lots of air out really quickly, dr. You'll need to try this a few times and you'll fail a lot of the time, but eventually you'll get there and get that feeling of the trill, and then you'll be able to do it by itself. Carro, carro. Ensure you're not actually physically moving your tongue tip. Remember that it's the air that causes the trill. You don't have to keep moving your tip up and down. When you see the Spanish letter D, it's pronounced in different ways depending on the environment. If there's no sound before the letter D, it's pronounced as a th sound, where the tongue is against the back of the teeth. Dos, dos.
Dos.
Similarly, it's pronounced like this when there's an L or N before, like in falda and mundo, falda.
En cualquier caso, era obligatorio para las chicas que fuera falda.
Mundo.
Que el mundo se ve así.
But in other environments, the D is pronounced a bit like the voiced TH in the English word other. For example, cada, cada.
Y cada una de las prácticas
And adiós, adiós.
Adiós.
In the English words page, table, calm, we add air to the p, t, k sounds. Page, table, calm. We can describe these sounds as aspirated. In the Spanish words página, tabla, calma, there is far less air coming out. These are unaspirated. Página.
Cambio, por ejemplo, hay una página que se llama.
So when you see p, t, k in Spanish, make sure you don't add air. In my accent of English, there are two different L sounds in the word level. Level, all. We can term them light and dark. Let's compare the pronunciation of this word in English and then in Spanish. In my accent of English, the L sounds in cultural are dark L's, cultural. But in Spanish, the L is light, cultural, cultural, cultural. So when you see a single letter L in Spanish, make sure you don't do the O that we have in English. The letters QU are pronounced as K and not Qu, like in English quite. For example, ¿Qué tal? Here we have no air for the K sound and a light L at the end of tal, ¿Qué tal? And we don't say ¿Qué tal? For this sound, take the tip of your tongue and slide it back in your mouth. Start at the teeth, move it slightly back and it feels a bit rough, and that's your alveolar ridge. Move it further back, and it goes up and it feels smooth. This is the hard palate. Now this sound in Spanish is made with the middle of the tongue moving up and touching that hard palate. Ñ, ñ. And you'll notice that the air is going through the nose. It's a nasal consonant. Ñ, like in baño, baño. And it's not like the English N, like in no. Similarly in jalapeño, jalapeño. If there's any other words or letters you're struggling to master, let us know in the comments section below. And make sure you hit that button to subscribe to Rosetta Stone's YouTube channel for our latest language learning videos. See you next time, and don't forget to click the link in the description for exclusive offers on all Rosetta Stone courses.